Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast as Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of the day.
So call in at 888-565-1470 to share a tip of the day.
Or just to say good morning. Shake off your sleepies, buckle in, cause it's showtime!
Welcome to the Morning Brew. I'm getting it right. Morning Brew, where your bagel meets our laughter. I am very excited today. We got all sorts of stuff going on. There is going to be a programming change for Vinny and Dina and
NBA, the maestro.
The maestro, Vinny.
And Dina. Yes.
We're going to make their shows a little bit later on the program. We'll get to that in a little bit as to why. But I am very excited this morning. As you know, the Morning Brew has no rules, no bars. You speak your mind.
No bars, just the coffee.
If you can find a funny sense of humor, which is really difficult to do nowadays,
oh my gosh,
we would enjoy that. But I have all sorts of stuff.
Do you?
Yes. Let me start out by first saying good morning to the crew.
Good morning.
Morning to Vinny. Vinny, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to call you head cap down because all I ever see of you is the top of your hat.
Good
what
morning.
Are you doing? You working on something?
Good morning, Teddy. Good morning, Vinny.
Morning.
Morning,
Do you have a
Valerie.
microphone, Vinny?
Morning.
There you go. And Val?
I said good morning. She said good morning.
Good morning. Okay, we're going to start there. Now, I want to start out today's show. We're going to introduce our guests in a second. But I have some breaking news. Hey, Valerie, I got some breaking news. Valerie, breaking news, Valerie. Valerie. Valerie? She doesn't get it.
She says, they're going, we're going.
She doesn't get it. That's the breaking news. That's the Walter Cronkite. This is Walter Cronkite announcing breaking news. TikTok is a Chinese-owned business. Did you guys know that?
Yeah.
The United States government yesterday is taking TikTok off the air because they are selling your information.
100%. But.
What's wrong with that finger?
But.
Two finger. If you give me three, I'm even.
But.
Yeah.
You sign in the contract, in the rules and conditions, you click, I accept that my information will be shared, and you opt in to it rather than opting out. You opt into knowing.
How do you know that? When was the last time you opt anything on TikTok?
I'm not on TikTok because
I am on TikTok. I didn't opt in nothing.
when you signed up for TikTok, do you agree to the terms and conditions?
Oh, stop.
But who
it.
reads the terms
Swear
and
to you.
conditions?
Who the hell reads?
It's so long.
70,000 pages.
But it's in that.
Look, we got the
Teddy, there's
TikTok
another one
master.
right
There's
there.
another one over here. Go ahead.
Fun fact, a bunch of American companies are also doing that, and according to Congress, they are allowed to at this time. Is this on? Okay. They are allowed to at this time.
Sit down, she said.
I don't want to sit down. I want to go on camera.
Yes, because you were showing us your belly button.
Well, it's a nice belly button.
Uh-huh.
They are allowed to, such as Facebook and Google, they can take pictures of your face, they can use your webcams, they can take your information and sell it privately, and that's not illegal at all without your permission. They're using facial recognition technology.
But don't we opt in when we do on those terms and conditions?
No. Terms and conditions, all it says is that they can use your data as they would like, but it can't, and I might be wrong about this, but I believe it can't infringe upon your privacy.
Okay,
but
time
I
out,
don't believe
time
there's
out,
one for
time
facial
out.
recognition.
Slow-
He needs it in English.
Slow down your
You
roll.
can put it in Freddie language.
Slow it down, okay?
He's laughing because we need
I
Freddie
just watched a video
language.
from AOC on
Facebook in the
this.
United Kingdom got banged out for millions
Yeah.
for doing this.
But not in America.
And now they're being audited, as a matter of fact, today by Congress. The problem is that the Chinese government that is taking your information is selling it to hackers in Russia. And what's going to happen is that your information, there are going to be 15,000 Teddys.
Yeah?
So what the problem for me, not for you, you can opt in all you want. The problem for me is
didn't
that
read
I
it.
have enough problems in my life. I don't need another Freddie taking out a $300,000 mortgage in the Philippines.
So when I was talking about TikTok, my son, right, we talk about
The
Aaron all
defender
the time.
of the week.
He goes, Mom, do not open a TikTok. He said, because that information then, you are signing in that it is okay to take your information and everything that you do on it is shareable in your face and everything else.
Yeah.
But yet, do people not know this?
No.
It's well aware, but people aren't realizing that these companies have the full ability, and it was a really big issue for minorities because they can use facial recognition and they can send it back to the government saying it's for safety because, they're starting to use it for traffic stuff, but it's most effective on white men, meaning that it can tell white men apart because it was made by white men, but it has a lot more issues telling apart people of color. So there were a lot of false arrests made because of these facial recognition technologies because it has a harder time telling two black men apart versus two white men.
Wow, she's smarter than all of us.
And that's something that came up in Congress. Thank you, AOC.
I feel
That's all I
that
got.
my
All right, while
head-
we're sitting outside having the place cleaned today, you can put a piece together. Our
I feel-
Wi-Fi will still be on, right?
I feel like my head is going to explode. All I'm saying is that
He brings
TikTok
up a subject and
beware.
we take it onto a whole nother
The hell
level.
are you going with Pandora's box here?
But it is, that's what the problem is.
There's a lot of problems. If you watch you don't sit on that mic. If you opt into a program that sells your ID, then that's on you.
But now people,
No,
you
no,
just
but.
gotta get
There's
them
no-
aware.
no
I
buts.
don't think they realize.
They realize it's like everything else. I heard people telling me over the weekend, I'm going to a July 4th party. Okay. And then I'm going to hang out with you on Monday. No, you're not. Why is it? This is the question of the day. Why is it bad for somebody to want to feel safe? Which means I don't want, if you're going to be hanging out at parties and everything else, with all due respect, go do your thing. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Why is that a bad thing? Why is it that the minority, because all of a sudden, I guess if you want to wear a mask, you're a minority. Did you see the guy in Costco yesterday?
Oh, that was crazy.
He was asked to leave because he didn't have a mask on. This guy got violent.
Well, it's
You're
one
a real
thing.
tough guy.
It's one thing to not wear a mask because you choose and people say please, and Costco has a policy you have to, but his mouth, how violent and vigilant he got, there's no reason for that.
Well, he's a
talk.
tough guy.
And then someone was filming him and he's yelling back at him, and it's that conflict
So
that it was
if he
causing
gets
the
shot,
problem.
because the guy, if you saw the video, he looked like he was threatening.
It's that conflict that is causing issues.
Now, is that a fair assumption? You feel your life is being threatened? In Costco, this guy came at him and yada, yada, yada. Guy takes out a gun and shoots him because his life is that murder? Or is that, what is that? Is that allowable?
Well, no, you would certainly hope you don't kill somebody.
I mean, nobody wants to kill anybody, but do you have to get, why is it that the person asking you, please put on a mask or leave, he's the minority, only he's the bad guy?
When we were in the dollar store, they put an all-point bulletin out. Sir, please put on your mask. Sir, please put on, and they went chase, and then
No,
they
he
finally called
holds
the
on to
manager.
it. He holds on, he says, I have a mask,
And then
you
the
ain't got it
manager goes
on.
over to get the guy to put on his mask. I think he ended up putting it on, right?
Well, he had to because he got surrounded by 15 people.
Women.
Women with brooms.
Women, I tell you. Women in the dollar store, never underestimate the power of a woman in a dollar store. When we got our things going and we got our hands all loaded up, you never know what can happen. I got to give Vinny a compliment, though, before we interview our guest. So Monday's show, I was talking to someone yesterday. She is a guest coming on next week. And she says, I love your crew. I said, my partner wasn't even there. She said, well, you had 2 guys and 2 girls with you. I said, yeah, that's my zoo crew. And she said, the funniest thing was the guy sitting next to you. She said, he was the only one in a mask. And he didn't say anything. He was looking down the whole time with his mask. She said, and then you got the other guy talking. She said, I can't wait to meet your crew. She said she laughed so hard. She had the best Monday morning. Then she tuned in at 12 o'clock, and she was hysterical. That's the lady I told you who's coming on Tuesday.
They want us to do a show called The Ventriloquist Act, where Vinny sits there with a mask and
And Slick
Slick
talks.
And you talk. That's the latest
Slick,
and the
there's a
greatest.
mic over there
That
with
would
the
be
table
nice.
guy.
There's another mic over there.
I'll be Vinny's thoughts.
That's
I'll be
hilarious.
Vinny's
Isn't that
thoughts. That would be
funny?
They're
nice.
hilarious.
So
and every
she
time I
does-
look at Vinny, he has his head down. So what do? You put him on the camera,
I
and you got
didn't
the
ex-
talking part
I
off the
didn't
camera.
ex- Well,
Have me
Slick
do it.
doesn't often speak, but Slick had a busy weekend. He had a lot of
Oh yeah, I
information
had a
to
really
share.
busy weekend. Yeah.
You had a busy weekend?
Yeah.
He had a busy weekend with the police, the
Yeah.
Popo, in his driveway.
Oh, I heard about that. They came
Yeah.
to get you.
Why is it called
They
the
didn't
Popo,
get-
by the way?
That's what they call it. That's
No,
what.
but it was just a misunderstanding. Big
Oh, it always
misunderstanding.
is. It
It's a
always
big
is.
misunderstanding.
I got a
There's-
knock. I got a knock by the police department on. I think it was Friday morning. The Popo was at my door. I didn't open it.
No, I had like 8 squad
to them?
cars.
Nope. Got no need to talk to them.
So you just ignored them?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. I called security and yelled that down.
For letting them in?
Yep. To my door.
What was it for?
We later found out that, the police department does this thing where you get a sticker on your house. You ever seen this deal?
No.
You get a sticker on your house, the NYPD, the police department of whatever, sheriff, whatever, and you pay $25, $30 for that, and it's like, it goes to their fundraising. I mean, I would have gave them the money. I didn't care about that. But, 7 o'clock in the morning, knock on my door.
They're doing cold calls for the Police Benevolent Association when you pay? Really?
Because we have a sticker. And it actually has a number and everything on
Don't you
it.
find that hard to believe?
The guy was dressed like a cop.
And
In my book,
Amy
that's
Minty can dress
50%.
like a cop on Friday, and are you going to
He
give
didn't
her
look
money?
like, this guy was 6'4". He didn't look like no Amy
I'm going
Minty.
to have Amy Minty dress as a cop on Friday.
It's
That
like-
is exactly what we're going to do.
I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know how
Do
to
not
stand
open
anymore.
That's just, I
I
can't
didn't open
imagine
it.
that they would have police in a gated neighborhood asking for money that way.
They weren't asking for money.
What are they doing?
They saw my sticker. I'm going to repeat myself
sticker.
again. The sticker.
The sticker.
And the sticker allows them to come knock on the door because it's time for renewal, and I'll just do it through the mail. You got to come see me.
That's what I'm saying.
It's part of this community outreach. Like he had them in the driveway.
That was community
It's
outreach.
community outreach.
No, I don't think it was community outreach. It was 8 squad cars.
Have you
I don't
seen
think- I
Have
don't
you
think it was
seen the
community
commercial
outreach.
that the president put out about 911? What's your emergency? And they go, well, unfortunately, because we defunded the police department, we will be answering your call in 6 days. Have you seen this commercial?
I haven't
For
seen the
rape, press
commercial.
1.
I've seen a lot
For
of
murder,
posts
press
of-
2.
Yes, I saw that.
So
It's an
that
operating system. That's crazy.
I mean, that is ridiculous. So what happened in Seattle, where they kept all the police out? They defunded this section of the city, and in there, they lived for 2 weeks with no authority, no police, no nothing. They had to call the police to come in and arrest everybody because they were looting and rioting and robbing everybody in there. This is like a petri dish for disaster.
Say good morning to Faith.
Faith Washington, we need the mighty sword.
Oh, she's got her mighty sword out. Good morning, Faith Washington. Jay Harmon. Good morning, Jen G.
Jay Harmon will be here today at 1:30. We have another announcement this afternoon's show. All right, I want to get to our guests because I want to talk about, we started yesterday with cleanliness is an important factor.
Well, we had Happy Nest on because now I don't have to cook and I don't have to clean.
And you won't
and I
have
don't
to
have to
clean.
do my laundry. So clearly now this opens up the whole wavelength for women
The happy
entrepreneurs.
queen.
The happy queen. There, you know what they say? Happy wife, happy life. Happy business owner, happy life. It opens up so much more time. I had so much time yesterday since I don't do laundry and I don't cook. I actually left here and sat at the pool. I got eaten alive by mosquitoes because the
Man,
mosquito
you
guy
guys-
was there 2 weeks ago.
I was working till 8 o'clock last night. You got some life.
I sat outside because you know what? I did it all from the comfort of my phone.
I'm sure you have. I'm sure you
Booking
have.
guests, doing everything we had to do.
All right, so Paramount
Property maintenance.
Property Maintenance is in the house. And they are also going to be doing a show in Spanish on Fuego.
Nice.
But what we are, the reason for the delay in broadcasting our shows is because they're going to come in and do what they did last time for us.
A couple months ago.
A couple of months, they sanitized and everything else. Now, I just want to start, before we start this interview, and he's going to clarify this for us, it doesn't mean when they come in that the virus now, we live in a virus-free zone. That's not what it means. I don't want you to think that this gentleman's going to come in here, he's going to clean everything beautiful, beautiful, and that you can't get, as soon as he leaves, somebody walk in here with the virus and that you don't get sick.
It's from
It is
today
not-
backwards.
It's from today. Because if you caught the disease yesterday and you were in here, he's going to cleanse around us what's going on right now. But if that person walked in after
Well,
he
let's find
left,
out what he has to say because your English is so very complicated.
well, I
at the
just
moment.
wanted to point that out because I don't want people to I don't want people to start writing to me
Let's go to
and
commercial
screaming
break,
at me.
and then we're going to come back and talk to Paramount Property
because people
Maintenance.
scream at me.
It's because you talk this way instead of that
Oh,
way.
like you, who
and
talks
I go
this way.
Straight through. You saw yesterday. I picked up, took off my mic, went right in, and I said, "Guys,"
She shut the show down.
I shut the show down. I did.
In four and a half years of doing this, she
5,
has never,
4, 3,
ever
2, 1.
shut it down.
Was it rightfully so?
No,
How many times have you shut the show down?
never.
Really?
Not like that.
Ask the crew.
Not like that. Oh,
Let's
yes.
Stop and start it over.
Because that's a learning experience. This was like, so the camera's a little crooked.
And then we're going to take a quick commercial break. Give us a call, 888-994-4995. When we get back, we're going to talk cleaning. Paramount Property Maintenance in the house, and we'll be right back.
As the coronavirus pandemic continues to run its course, Paramount Property Maintenance is offering the community a helping hand. Introducing the COVID-19 Action Disinfecting Plan, a one-of-a-kind procedure that will effectively clean and disinfect your business or place of residence. Paramount Property Maintenance has years of experience in dealing with biological contaminants, and their methods are proven to be more reliable and more extensive than any janitorial or cleaning service in South Florida. The COVID-19 Action Procedure features the use of hospital-grade disinfectant recommended by the CDC, as well as a highly trained sanitation team that will make sure every surface in the room receives proper treatment. Contact Paramount Property Maintenance today at 305-761-8191 to make your home or workplace COVID-19 free.
Spotlight your business, ideas, and events through our Brooklyn Cafe TV channel on Apple TV. Contact us at 888-224-5422 for more information. Let the whole town, even the whole country, know your message with a click of a button. Together, we inspire creativity.
Dutch Designs and Events is a unique business providing an extensive range of beautiful floral arrangements. They have the power to bring your event or special occasion to life. Dutch Designs are available for any event or to open your business with a smile. All flowers are grown with organic compounds that enhance their fragrance and beauty. Call Dutch Designs at 561-419-8126 or visit their website at DutchDesignsEventPlanning.com. Call Dutch Designs.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
I gotta get a new bell because I'm tired of that bell. 4 years of ringing that bell, Sunday Trainer.
Why? If it works, it works.
It doesn't work. It's not ringing my bell no more. All right, so let's get into
some cleaning.
some cleaning.
We've got Paramount Property Maintenance back in the house. You know, I got here, I was the first one here, and I don't often open the door when you're not with me or not one of our crew, and I see a big black truck outside. And I go, who's this? And a big sticker, it's all about the U. And I go, well, at least I know I like who's ever in this truck because it's all about the U. I had no idea who it was. And he rolls down his window. I'm like, oh, I'm so glad it's you because, you know, walking here early by myself, I usually don't get out of the car. So yes, it is all about the U. Welcome back, Paramount Property Maintenance.
Well, thank you. Thank you for welcoming back. I'm glad to be back, and I'm looking forward to the show.
And I got to ask, have you been busiest with everything that's going on around us now?
Well, definitely. The cleaning industry has actually increased tremendously. The minute that the pandemic hit, even though many of the industries went belly up, the cleaning industry actually went the other way. So those amount of business that we have gained has been astronomical, from cleaning to disinfecting. So yeah, it's definitely something that has increased, I think, all around the United States and all throughout the world. The cleaning industry is booming right now. especially when it comes to disinfecting.
We were talking before we went on air that business has totally changed. What used to be you came in and you cleaned just to clean. Disinfecting is a whole nother level now. He says he used to just disinfect the bathroom. No one thought of disinfecting everything. So now business has changed. Some businesses repivot, but for you, this has been tremendous in business and growth, not only as a business, but what people need.
Absolutely. The pandemic has actually transferred what the cleaning industry has been in the past. A regular contract cleaning will include basically just cleaning and at most disinfecting of bathrooms. Nowadays, going forward, everybody is requiring do you disinfect? They're not just asking for a cleaning contract to just do the normal cleaning. It is a must to be able to disinfect after cleaning. So yes, it has revolutionized the cleaning industry tremendously towards the disinfecting.
And I have to say, when he was here the last time, I'm sensitive to life sometimes and breathing. So I was really nervous. I left when you guys came last time. I went to Tracy's for the hour. I came back expecting this horrible toxic smell and to be sick. It smelled like nothing. It was citrusy. It was lovely. It was fine. We did our shows other than the heat coming in from the Bay. Fine. It was, and for someone like me and Val, who's allergic to everything, it was amazing.
It was, and it was quick, it was clean,
Yeah.
it was fast, they dressed the part, they do what they got to do. Now, I wanted to ask, here we go again, and certain businesses are going to shut down. They're going to force them to shut down because the numbers are just skyrocketing. Nobody understands. Everybody has a political stand, or they have their own way of thinking, and yada, yada, yada. I wanted to ask, the psychology of having a place sanitized, the psychology. People go in and they see you, and for the first 24 hours, I think it has a huge impact. And then afterwards, it is repetitive business. It's really what it gets down to. Because you can't do once a month in a place that's serving hundreds of people and expect to come out with absolutely no cases whatsoever, correct?
You make a great point, Freddie. One of the most frequent questions that we get is, how long does this last? So the answer is as long as for that day, pretty much. You go in, you disinfect, the place is completely disinfected. Tomorrow somebody can walk in that has the virus, introduces the virus into the place, and people will get infected. So this is not people relate disinfecting a lot because they see us with sprayers. They relate the disinfecting to extermination. We're not exterminating for pests, where they can guarantee you that the product is going to last 30 days and you won't have any pests or any critters in your house. We're disinfecting for bacteria and viruses. We kill them the following, and it will stay sanitized until somebody walks in and reinsert the virus or bacteria into a surface. So how long does it last? It lasts as long as the service is being performed. The theory and the trick about this is frequency. And a lot of business don't get it. They feel that just once a week, once a month to come in and disinfect the place, you're going to be okay for another month until the company comes back in and disinfects again. A lot of businesses do not get it. There's a lot of industries that do get it, like the bank industries. For example, we clean 700 banks throughout the state of Florida. West Palm, from Orlando to Tampa to Jacksonville, the Panhandle, and all throughout the West Coast, Naples, and Southeast Florida. These 700 branches, the minute that the pandemic hit, they went from 3-day service to 5-day service. They do get it. They get the fact that the increasing of disinfection is what really works. So you can disinfect a location thoroughly overnight, and somebody walks in at 9 o'clock in the morning that doesn't realize that they have the virus and will touch or sneeze into a countertop, and somebody else that comes behind it will get it. So disinfecting is it's a theory of frequency. If you increase the frequency, you increase the possibility of not having bacteria and viruses in your place. In your
Are
location.
banks even open? I know in South, I went to 2 banks recently. They won't let you in the bank. Everything is drive-through, at least in the banks I went to in Boca. But I get you're in some other parts of Florida. You said you've expanded now into Orlando, into Tampa.
Yes, actually, our contract is with SunTrust and BB&T, who merged as of January 1st. They created a new brand called Truist, and that's our major contract, over 700 branches throughout the state of Florida. In most cases, banks are not open to the public, but they do have to go about business, and the bank associates do work, just not allowing customers inside, but they do have to go through their daily business of the bank. So that's the reason why we need to constantly disinfect and clean.
I love having you guys. It's like when your cleaning lady comes to your house. Someone's knocking at the door, gang. It's like when your cleaning lady comes to your house, you go, oh, I can go home and relax. That's why I sat at the pool yesterday, because my house was clean. That's what it's like when we get to have you. You come in, I go, oh, no bathroom cleaning today. I don't have to clean anything. It's all good.
You know, the funny thing is, when we had a problem with mosquitoes, you saw people killing the mosquitoes with sprays all over South Florida, right? So they go down the streets and they had them bazookas and they were spreading out the germs and everything else and killing everything in its path, allegedly. And then 24 hours, not even.
We had killer hornets.
No,
I'm kidding.
But you kill that batch of mosquitoes, it doesn't mean another mosquito doesn't show up after they finish. Maybe
Sure.
that one dies, but the next day, there are more mosquitoes. So just because you got rid of it one day doesn't mean you get rid of the. If that was the way it was, this guy would go in every house and every business
Every
from here
day.
in the United States and we'll get rid of the problem. That's not the way it works. But sanitizing it in a public domain, radio stations, TV stations, our studios, museums, even restaurants, where you have a large number of people coming in and out. You want to keep them as safe as possible. You want to decrease the amount of exposure as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, there are stories that I'm hearing that church in Tampa, the pastor now is regretting. He did a hug party over the weekend. 50 people got sick, including him and his family. Now, he's 66 and he's battling cancer. So they're getting a bed for him ready in the hospital. I mean, you got to look at the long-term effect here. If you're Captain America and you look like Captain America and you work out and you're running and you're healthy and you're a ball of fire,
It
I
still
get
doesn't
it.
necessarily mean anything.
I get it,
gotta
but
tell
that
you.
Captain America gets it. He's going to survive. I'll give him that. But he's going to get everybody sick in his path. So the object of the game here is that you want to at least send a psychological message. This is why I asked him to come. I want him, and I want to tape it. I want people to see that we do care, that we do try. We're not trying to infringe on your constitutional anything. Listen, I study constitutional law. I get it. That's not what this is about anymore. It's gotten to a point of seriousness. It's gotten to a point that we are taking advantage of being the greatest country in the world. And we are falling into the hands of people splitting us and dividing us. Don't you get it? Look at what's going on around you. Be a little smarter. So I'm hoping that people will see we are trying. We're trying to keep it clean. We have the kids all day wearing their masks. I went home last night, my nose was on fire wearing this thing all day. It's hard. It's hard to do, but it needs to be done.
Yeah.
So that's the message that I want to send today. You got to keep it clean as possible. This other thing about the restrooms in restaurants, I need to talk to you because you got to be in there like 24/7. Because I'm telling you something. You ever gone to any restaurant in Atlantic and use a bathroom in the middle of August?
Oh.
Watch out now. There's corona in the rafters.
There's nothing worse than going to the South Florida Fairgrounds, which I don't even know what that concert venue is called anymore. It changes all the time, different names.
You went there?
Well, I've been
I
there.
want you.
Let me tell you what that's
No,
like
I
going to a
wanna-
concert in the
oh,
summer and
God.
going to the bathroom in the ladies' room. It's like peeling off just virus. It's, sorry. It's like the most nastiest thing ever. So yes, I did that, and I swore on my list of things I will never do again. That would be one of them. No more summer concerts.
Raphael,
ever.
do you guys do gyms?
Yes, we do. Anything that's commercial, we do. We do
Anything
gyms,
commercial.
any type of property that is commercial, we do. Let me just go back, Freddie, because you made a really good point. It's a team effort. It's not just about the cleaning company. It's not about the disinfecting company. It's about everybody. That's why we have social distancing. I have 3 boys. I have a 25, a 19, and a 17, and I tell them, you have to be responsible because you guys are young and you're healthy. But if you go out there to party and you get it, you might just go through a couple weeks of rough time. But I will probably end up in the ICU, and that's not something that I want to do. So I think it's a matter of a team effort for everybody to try to control. Obviously, the masks are important nowadays. The masks are becoming a fashion statement. We do have a Paramount property maintenance logo in our mask, but they are filtered. So it's a team effort, folks. It's not something it's something that we all need to pinch in and try to help out.
And it hits home for you. You said you've had a friend who's in the hospital. So
Yes.
This isn't just TV, I don't know anyone that has it anymore. This is hitting a lot closer to home for a lot of people.
Absolutely, Don. It's when it starts hitting home is when everybody starts thinking, well, I got to take care of it. I got to be careful. I think we did a great job of quarantine. Again, there's a lot of different views. I'm not a political person, but I think it is definitely a team effort. And if we all do our part, I think we can come clean.
Well, I also want to bring up a point. I want you guys to tell me how you feel. They want the schools open, and the president is gung-ho on opening the schools. I can't agree or disagree. I'm not going to put my views out
can.
there. I'm not going to put my
You
views
can
out there.
write to me, I disagree.
Okay, well, I'm not
Thank
going to
you.
put my views out there because you know what? The problem here is that he's doing a knee-jerk reaction and everybody's going to knee-jerk back. But
Yep.
I want to get to this other point. I want to get to the point if you have Paramount in every school. Now, I know that logistically that's impossible, but let's assume that you do. And Paramount goes in there and they clean the school. Let's say it takes them 24 hours and they have a night
It
crew.
would have
they're
to be
doing
done
it.
every day.
But check this out. Yes, it's done every day. Then, would you feel more comfortable having your kid go to school, mask or no mask? We'll get to that in a second. But the Paramount goes in and cleans every day, disinfects
Why, so
every
this
day.
runny-nosed kid who's 6 years old says to their friend, I haven't seen you in 6 months. I miss my best friend. There goes Paramount out the door.
Okay, so it doesn't matter that Paramount is there sanitizing or
It matters, but all it takes, as he said, it's only as good as that first
All
contact.
right, so what if we go 6th grade to 12th and keep the 1st to 5 home? Because
Okay.
you're saying you can't control the
You
1st to 5.
can't control elementary school kids.
You can't
I don't
control
know if you can
first,
control middle school
kindergarten to
kids
3rd
either.
grade.
You know, those hormones get
Kindergarten to 3rd grade. But then there's no solution.
K through 5. I got to tell you, keep it K through 3 at least. You can't keep these kids not touching each other. It's a lot of work.
How do you guys feel? Do you think
High school, yes, but I think they're going to keep high school online.
we're going to get to high school and college in a second? But how do you feel? Because our biggest dilemma is the younger kids.
Yeah.
But how do you feel a company going in and sanitizing the institution every day? Do you feel better? Do you feel safer?
Yeah, I would.
You would. I just want
Psychologically safer.
psychologically safer. I just think that they're looking for alternatives. They're taking votes. They're doing this. They're doing that. They're doing here. They're moving kids. The White House, they set up a classroom. You should see it. They got 5 chairs in it. What school has 5 chairs when you got 50 kids a classroom?
I know. It's crazy. Raphael, how do people find you?
We are obviously www.paramount-pm.com. Also, our telephone number 3005-761-8191, and in Central Florida it's 954-729-9273. And again, we cover the whole state of Florida.
You cover all of South Florida. You cover all of Florida pretty much now.
That's correct. West Palm Beach. I keep on saying West Palm Beach. We cover Orlando, Tampa, Jacksonville, and also the Florida Panhandle.
A lot of coverage. All right, let's go to commercial break. He's going to be cleaning around 10 o'clock here today. When we get off air, our studio will be clean. We're going to be pushing our shows back a little bit, maybe into our 12 o'clock hour, but you'll be again back on Fuego at 11:30, so in and out.
Yes, he's going to do a. Well, is it going to be you or somebody else doing the Latino
We got
pizza?
someone
I
else
should
to
have the
do.
crew outside right now.
I think that's who was knocking at the door.
No, that's one of the workers. I think, I don't know, we'll figure it out.
All right, let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back, more with our Morning Zoo crew on it's Wednesday already, a wonderful Wednesday. 888-994-4995. Say hello to our executive producer, Giovanni Santori.
Why he's watching?
He was watching.
You're kidding me.
I know.
He must be bored.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome to your vacation staycation. And what better way to kick back than to blend up a sweet pina colada, a smooth mojito, or just a nice stiff rum and coke. If you want true relaxation and enjoyment, then you want Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum is a unique rum infusion. Gubba Silver Rum is infused with real shredded coconut, and Gubba Rum Gold is infused with real shredded vanilla bean. Both are made with certified organic ingredients. Each infused Gubba Rum is 35% ABV, 70 proof, and as we say in Boston, wicked smooth. So if you're looking for the best combination of taste, smoothness, quality, and price, your clear choice is Gubba Rum. If you want that wicked smooth taste for yourself or your vacation staycation, visit GubbaRum.com to find your closest liquor store that carries Gubba Rum Gold and Gubba Rum Silver. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
As the coronavirus pandemic continues to run its course, Paramount Property Maintenance is offering the community a helping hand. Introducing the COVID-19 Action Disinfecting Plan, a one-of-a-kind procedure that will effectively clean and disinfect your business or place of residence. Paramount Property Maintenance has years of experience in dealing with biological contaminants, and their methods are proven to be more reliable and more extensive than any janitorial or cleaning service in South Florida. The COVID-19 Action Procedure features the use of hospital-grade disinfectant recommended by the CDC, as well as a highly trained sanitation team that will make sure every surface in the room receives proper treatment. Contact Paramount Property Maintenance today at 305-761-8191 to make your home or workplace COVID-19 free.
Introducing Black Tie Liquors, your one-stop shop for wine and spirit needs. Whether you're looking for an ice-cold pack of summer brews or just to grab your favorite bottle of Scotch whiskey, Black Tie Liquors has you covered. Come choose from a wide selection of beers, wines, spirits, or liqueurs. Or if you're in the mood, feel free to grab one of our fresh cigars. Stop by Black Tie Liquors today, located on 5970 South Jog Road, Lake Worth, Florida. Or give them a call at 561-968-0988.
Pizza District is the official pizzeria of the Brooklyn Cafe Show. They have amazing deals, great food, and an even better customer connection. Their owner, Nico, runs the friendliest and cleanest pizzeria for miles around. With their pizza made with whole wheat, gluten-free, cauliflower crust, and traditional New York style, you can't go wrong. Plus all the extras like salad and chicken wings. They are a family-run business with a great atmosphere. Call today to order your pizza and tell them the Brooklyn Cafe sent you at 561-961-4163. That's 561-961-4163 for Pizza District, the official pizzeria of the Brooklyn Cafe Show.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe Show on a wonderful Wednesday. We're changing things up today, moving our schedule around. We've got Tracy joining us on the 1 o'clock show of Healing Moments. She wants to put some videos together also to get out to people. It's how we restructure business. What do we do next?
I tell you, you need a whole lot of Tracy. Ain't not enough Tracy going around right now with
I know.
this. I called it. I said we have a new a state of depression going on. It comes with panic attacks. It comes with hives. It comes with not sleeping. It comes with not eating. It comes with a whole stack of stuff.
Tracy McDonough from Healing Moments. I spent my weekend, she put up a post promoting small business. She said, if you have a small business, just put in your website. She must have had 85 comments, and of those 85, we knew a big majority, but there were a lot of small businesses that we had never come in contact with. That's how we have so many new businesses coming forward this week and next week as well, and I'm excited. What she put forward was really, really nice, and people responded.
Yeah. And we're trying. Listen, we got BYOB. I asked Jordana Foster last night. She had
She's so funny.
Powerful show last night, really on the point. And she actually let me text her questions that she put on the air about the psychology of the business. Listen, we understand that you're going through this a second time. We get it. We understand that some businesses are saying, listen, I can't do the change anymore, Freddie. I got to close. I get it. We got to find a different answer, because it's easy to say no, but it's not easy to say no to what you've put in from your whole life.
Here's what I feel, and I don't know how to change it. And it's not that things get boring. I was telling the crew the other day, Val is switching some videos up. And the videos she's done are amazing, but it's not, after you see it a certain way and you do something a certain way, it becomes usual. You need to change it. You need to get excited over it. And the way we used to get excited over changing business was who we could have in here, networking parties, and what we did with Dignity, and all of these people coming forward. We can't do that anymore. So how do you get excited over changing your business? What is it that will get other people excited to come? What Tracy does, it's not even about getting excited, it's about survival. How can we psychologically survive? Whether she helps with Reiki, the infrared sauna, just to help you feel better. I reached out to Dr. Dan, and I said, because I haven't been for acupuncture since February. And for me, acupuncture was an amazing release and balance. I said, can you help me virtually with her energy healing? And she said, absolutely. So if people can sort of substitute some of the hands-on techniques you were doing to feel better, like acupuncture that I did and what Tracy does, and do it virtually, I think that's another amazing pivot. If we can keep our minds straight, then we can hopefully keep our businesses in
Well, that's why
alignment.
you got to keep people business. You got to keep them busy. You got to keep that busy hands and the ideas flowing.
So I told you, got to keep our crew busy.
It's like
no
telling
downtime.
Tony Slick to come up, and Slick actually came up with a great set yesterday, nice numbers, and then whoop, he changed
How many
it.
times did you post that?
Yeah.
3? I finally saw it said
It's my
final,
turn,
and
it's
I'm
my
like,
turn.
how many times have you put that on?
I don't know why I ended it, like I made like I don't know why I added final, but
Yeah,
I
what
only
is that?
reposted it one time.
But you know, you can hit the edit button and edit the word final out and put something in
I
there.
feel like it's been a good 24 hours. I can do that right now, but you
People
know.
love you guys. And the morning zoo crew that you started having the kids come on, when I don't often get feedback, but we have a lot of people watch. I mean, some of the shows this past week have been tremendous in numbers, but I don't hear the feedback, and when I do, they love your delivery, Slick. They think you are so slick. S-L-I-C-C, by the
I
way.
look like, what is it? Freddie said I look like an old man right now. with
You
this.
do with them.
Oh, I defended you. I
Socks
said,
in
you
your
don't have Velcro
pants.
shoes
I
on.
know, right? Thank you.
And they love that Vinny always sits with his mask, and Teddy sitting. I mean, everyone just loves listening to what you guys have to say. I love it when Teddy runs out here and she says, no, about TikTok, and she grabs a mic, and Val
So
screams
she-
from the
but-
other studio, and then nobody can hear her except us.
I know, Val sounds like that little voice in your head.
But we've had such an incredible crew. We've got someone else from FAU, another intern wants to work with us.
We got Selena that came in. Now, Selena's an intro. Wait till you meet the two Selenas. We got bookends. We got two Selenas.
Two Selenas?
We got Latina Selena, Latina Selena.
Latina Selena.
Latinas.
And I don't know what the other Selena is. Is she Haitian? No.
I don't know.
She asked if you were Haitian. I said yes.
She
I
probably
could
is then if she asked
she asked
me.
if
Yeah.
you
She
were.
said she was supposed to come. She'll be here
See
today.
that picture next to you? Other
This
side.
one?
See, that was a picture she gave us.
If you guys
That's a nice
take a look
picture.
at
I
her
was just
Instagram,
complimenting this picture. Yeah.
Take a look at her Instagram.
She's a
following us
photographer.
now. She's a photographer. She does some. I'd love for her to work with you, Vinny.
Yeah.
See
Me and
what she
Vinny.
wants to put together.
Yeah.
Me and Vinny are working on some shots this weekend. Like,
Are you?
we're doing. He's on capturing me nude.
Really? The Vincenzo.
Can we do like a video of your shoe closet?
Oh yeah, we can.
How many
Yeah, I
shoes?
just gotta make sure. I gotta put them in suitcases.
You got to put them in. Are they like
Suitcases.
color coded your shoes?
Not. Yeah, they are now. Yeah, they are now.
So, you know, I asked Hector if he could do a cartoon about your shoe closet. The Adventures Official
That'd be a
party.
cute commercial.
And they're gonna have like shoe parties.
I'm really excited. Speaking of shoes parties and cartoons, we're launching our kids network.
Yes.
My segue into that was cartoons.
Yes, we are launching our kids now. We're really excited about that. I don't
Saturday.
even know if do we have the banner for that? I don't think
We're going to
we
launch it on Saturday is our launch of our kids network. We've got some amazing shows that are lined up and working on a third one coming forward. We've got Kids in Capes that are coming into the studio tomorrow to do their next episode. We've got Veggie Vero and her escapades of interviewing someone that just loves penguins, this little girl. She's amazing, and potentially a new show coming
And then we
out.
have G Money coming. I'm not gonna hide. G Money coming to the
G-Money
studio
in the
now.
house.
You gotta check this 7-year-old.
7.5,
You
yep.
gotta check 7.5. What
7
the
and
hell's
a
a
half.
half?
6 months.
What's a We got a 7-year-old coming to the studio with G Money. You gotta check this kid out. This is gonna be unbelievable. Gonna blow everybody away. I can hardly wait till Kids in Capes meets G Money.
They want to. They've been wanting to meet him for a long time.
I'm gonna tell you something.
They want to interview him.
It's gonna be ferociousness at an early age, which is a little bit about what we need.
So that's scheduled to start
All
airing
right.
on Saturday.
So I got a couple of things I want to go over.
Okay.
Is it true that zombie show, what is it, Walking Dead, is coming back? Anybody hear about Walking Dead coming
Daddy?
back?
Slick, Vinny?
No, since 2013.
Oh, he speaks.
No, The
Vinny.
Walking Dead is coming back, Vinny.
It probably is, to be honest.
Can
with
somebody
you. They
look it
love
up? Let me tell you what's happening. They are selling this liquid that you put on your body to watch The Walking Dead, so that the zombies will not come get you.
You could just take like a garlic bath.
No. It's zombie juice, so you can smell like a zombie.
Zombie juice.
So you can
Sounds-
smell like a zombie.
Sounds scrumdiddlicious.
You know, when you
And
smell
what
like a
is-
zombie, they don't
And
attack
what
you.
is zombie juice? Please share.
I don't know.
What
They
would
use zombie
juice?
parts to mask their scent away
Yes.
from other zombies.
Are you for real?
Yes.
I'm for real.
That's part of the show.
And I've been for real in my life before.
Oh, yes, it is. It's coming back.
And there you have it, baby.
What? How do you bottle zombie juice?
But the zombie juice, if people watching on
You
TV,
just gave me 2 great ideas for Amy Minty on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you're laughing.
you know, I can never finish a bit. I can never. Yes, that was my point.
Right? Was it?
That was my point.
I'm so sorry.
Walking Dead is coming back. Now, I watch Walking Dead religiously. I thought it was the funniest, stupidest show I've ever seen. And now that they're creating the zombie juice, it sort of makes you feel like you're part of the deal. It smells like death.
It's like show participation.
Hard
Scratch and
pass.
sniff.
Hard pass.
But
Hard pass.
boom.
What do you think? You know what we could also do? We could do a whole, like, when's it coming out, guys?
They don't have a set date, but
I'm thinking January.
on June 16th they announced season 11 will be
I'm
released.
thinking Mia could do a whole segment. We can do like a zombie drink, zombie juice. We could have Amy do her zombie dance. We could do a whole like zombie party.
A zombie
I don't even
party.
watch zombie. I don't even watch that
Have you ever
stuff.
watched The Walking Dead?
No.
Go to Netflix and watch all 11 years.
Seriously?
Or
There's
read the
a-
10,
comics.
10,
Just
11.
I did
read the
it in
comics.
5
Better.
days.
It's so much better.
Non-stop, 5
Wow.
days.
I couldn't do it, to be honest
Oh,
with
it's
you.
the best.
The comics better.
The what?
The comics is better. Like,
The
it was based from a comic book.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. You know, are you a big comic book guy?
Here and there.
Do you know my son Corpus Figueroa, who lives, I think where is he, Corpus? He lives in Arizona now. He has rooms of
Who is that?
comics. Corpito, Corpus Figueroa.
You know, there's a whole science to
She
to
wants to make
comics.
fun of Corpus's name.
No,
right?
I don't.
Listen.
I thought you meant. I thought you said your son. I knew your
Corpy,
son wasn't
right? No,
Corpy.
he's like my cousin.
Oh,
from
okay.
another mother. He has rooms, and their comic books are in plastic, because he is a collector. And when
Worth a
Corpy was
fortune.
growing up, he made a cartoon called Roach Man. I don't know if he ever got it published, but it was Roach Man, right? So Corpus trades, he makes a living on these comic books that are worth thousands and thousands of dollars. He trades it online now. He was smart.
My kids growing up made a comic called, what isn't it? Moody, the bipolar elf.
Moody.
Moody, the bipolar elf. That was one trip back from
The,
Disney
pi-
World.
the bipolar elf.
Elf,
You know,
yes.
that sounds like Aaron.
I think it was.
Slick, the bipolar slicky.
But you know, there's a whole science behind cartoons. There's a whole psychology behind some of the original cartoons if you actually take a look at what it is. Teddy will know.
Do you
Yeah.
read a lot of cartoons? You
Comic
guys
books.
read
Oh no,
cartoons?
because like
Comic
when I
books?
learned that if anybody knows about X-Men, X-Men was based on Martin Luther King.
Really?
Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. So Magneto was Malcolm X. Professor X was Martin Luther King.
Magneto,
Yeah.
the guy with the helmet?
The guy
In the
Magneto,
wheelchair?
Yeah, the guy with the helmet that can walk.
See,
the
I would
one that
love you
couldn't.
guys to put that segment together.
Well, wait a minute.
And let's air it. I
Well,
want
wait a
them to
minute.
do it in a video.
Hold on a
piece.
second.
How
Hold
exciting
on.
is that?
Hold on. Are you serious?
I'm so serious. When I learned it, I'm like,
Magneto
are you
is Martin
Malcolm
Luther King.
X?
Oh, Malcolm X.
Yeah, they based him off Malcolm X and Professor X, Martin Luther King.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
I never heard
I, like,
this.
I was like, no, they didn't. They're like,
Where
yeah,
did you get this information?
I got this information firsthand from a friend called Derek, and then I had to look it up myself, but they do.
Put a piece together on that. Let's check that out.
Wow, there you go. That's history right there.
There's so much history in comic books because I think that was a way to get the information out, in my opinion, without people realizing what it was. It was a subliminal way to say, you know what, this is what's going on. This is
Were
a
you
statement.
big on the comic book era? Were you
No.
big on that? No?
Yeah,
I
that's
was
what
not
was
big on
talking
the
about.
comic
That's
First
what I-
X-Men
Now,
movie.
X-Men are supposed to be people who are from some mutation.
Yeah, had mutant
and they're the
powers.
minority they live among us, right? And they are discriminated against. X-Men. You know X-Men? That lady in the blue, boy, that is one foxy looking woman. I don't know what she does. She turns blue, I know that.
She shapeshifts. She could turn to anyone.
That one. She's beautiful.
She's
My God.
foxy and she's hip.
Oh, she could be anything she could be anything she wants,
Hey,
ladies and
Slick, we
gentlemen.
found out you were just being nice to Freddie the other day when you told him hip was okay to say.
I probably was, to be honest. What?
No,
'Cause
it's
Selena
okay
go-
because
I probably
yesterday,
was.
Selena comes in, she goes, I'm going to jet.
No.
And I said, is jet like lit?
yesterday they asked Selena, "Have you ever heard the word hip?" And they do this whole thing on me, you and
What?
Teddy, and she looked like, "Is this like a trick question?" No, I never heard that before.
She's
That
winning.
doesn't mean it's not used.
So they said that you were just being nice to Freddie and telling him it's still okay to use it.
Yeah, I think I was. Yeah, definitely was. You can use it. Just like I will accept you if you wear Velcro shoes. To be honest with you, I wouldn't say take them off.
You know, I'm not gonna.
I
say,
will
I'm not
accept
gonna
your
say
Velcro
nothing
shoes
Like
you guys
because
are a
it's
bunch
you.
of vultures.
It's you. I wouldn't want.
Vultures. You know what? We could play this game. We're gonna play this game now. I'm gonna be watching everything you guys do.
You do.
I'm gonna watch everything you do, and I'm gonna make fun of it. You watch
it's
that.
okay.
You watch. Like Dawn, she likes to go circles. You know, it's like a giant Dawn mat here,
I
and she
know.
walks in circles, right? So she'll put something there, and then she'll walk around. She'll take it from there, put it over there.
What
take
happened
it
to your
from-
picture?
I went to get a frame. You told me.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Don't change the subject.
I looked over to see
See
where
how
I put
she
things
worked?
down.
You see how women work? Why isn't the car washed? Who did this? No. We're going to get busy.
Gonna get busy. You ready to get this place cleaned? What else is going on? What other shows? What's on your show today? No pun?
And
Yeah, what is it gonna be?
included,
Today's
intended.
title of your show.
No pun what?
No pun included, intended. Who knows?
I'll say no pun. ...
No pun?
Do you have
So
any?
everybody can like guess.
Do you have any idea of what satire you shall be satiring?
I'm gonna talk about a few things. Talk about shows, news, people. Make something random.
What age does puberty start?
Probably
younger and younger.
11, 12.
Well,
I think younger
personally,
than that.
I'll say 13, 13ish. I'll say
Down,
13.
lower.
Now tell me
Really?
when does puberty start? You say, okay, puberty has started now.
Well, I was gonna say, what's your definition of when puberty starts?
Yeah,
That's my
because
question.
some people are late bloomers, you know?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, but what's the definition of puberty? You get facial hair, you get what is
Body
it? You
odor,
fart
I
in
feel.
public, what do you do?
Once you start smelling yourself, that's when I'm like, yeah, puberty
You start
starts.
smelling
I
yourself.
say
Yeah, like,
9.
but the body odor.
You start, oh, you're having a little,
body
because you're not
odor.
wearing underarm.
No,
Ah.
because I feel like once you're like, you know, adolescent stage before puberty, I don't think you like smell that bad. If you
Really?
get what I mean. If you get.
And
if
girls
you
go through
understand.
puberty
You
earlier.
don't smell that bad.
girls
but once
stink.
you go into puberty, it's kind
Oh
of
my
like
God.
it's a
Can
funk.
I throw what at you?
Why, girls have a funky smell. Girls smell funky. I'm
Girls should-
sorry.
as Michelle Cancro says, girls are soft and they smell good.
No, they don't.
Yes,
She
I,
says
I
they
think
Michelle
they do.
is wrong. They put so much perfume in their hair, on their body, in their pits, in their nose. You gotta smell good.
Yeah.
If a woman doesn't put on any perfume.
Well, what do you think you guys smell like without anything?
We smell like a manly man.
Oh.
Manly man.
No, it smells sour. No,
You
that's
smell-
not
you gotta
that.
be honest, because I smell sour.
It smells
You smell sour?
It's sour, yeah.
Well, you also, wait, you don't
I gotta
shave,
make sure I
you-
clean. Yeah, I gotta.
They're laughing in
I
there.
gotta.
So when do you
I
think
smell
puberty
sour,
starts?
no.
I think puberty starts the moment you start thinking of the opposite sex.
Oh, then it doesn't start for a very long time in your book.
Oh, some guys are thinking of girls at 9 years of age, and girls are thinking of boys
Some
at 7 years of
some
age.
girls are going through puberty in South Florida at 9 years old.
You know, the girls are more aggressive than boys to get to puberty. They want relationships before boys.
Yeah, always.
This is craziness. They stink and they want relationships.
Oh my God, you're out of control. As Slick says, you're outrageous.
Is it okay for a
outrageous.
9-year-old girl to put on makeup?
I don't think so. I feel like right now some kids are being dressed too
Sends a bad
grown,
message?
too grownly. Like let them be a child before they can say, "Hey, I want to put on makeup."
Okay, so she's
should
9
enjoy
years old, she
childhood.
shouldn't. Now, if she's 9 years old and she looks like she's 18, she's voluptuous, is it okay for her at 9 to wear makeup?
No.
No,
It's
no,
even more
no.
dangerous, isn't it?
Yeah, no.
Because the calling card is there. Now, when she turns 12, she looks like a real woman. Is
How
it
about
okay for her?
simplify it? Do you think an 8 or 9-year-old should have a cell phone?
Oh no, I don't think so.
But they all do.
Do you think college kids should have a cell phone? I don't think so either.
I think so.
happening either.
8 or 9 years old, 7 years old, they're getting iPhones.
They're getting better phones than me, yes.
Seriously,
Joey probably has one already.
better pads.
But that's what
everything.
happens. What happens is we are making our kids grown-ups before their time.
And that's what's so sad, is they don't get a chance to enjoy being a kid.
Kid, yeah.
And you can't enjoy being a kid. And then you wonder why there's so much underage sex going on. We talked about this with the bands and all that. And I don't know what it is, but there's something in the water in Florida where young girls look like women, grown-up women already.
You know what it is? It's not
Bada
in the
bing,
water,
bada boom.
it's in the food. It's the
So you
hormones
ask
that
for
are in the
ID,
food.
you
It's a
know?
whole nother
You ask
It's
for
a
ID.
show.
whole nother, I'm gonna tell you
It's
something.
a whole nother conversation. It's what are we feeding our beef industry, our
Kentucky
dairy
Fried
industry.
Chicken and their hormonial stuff.
A nice
and
pollo.
you eat that chicken and you
nice pollo, rice
Hormonal.
and beans. Nice
you
pollo,
get
rice and
hormonal
beans.
growth.
It's
The
crazy.
hormone started as a 2-syllable word. With Freddie, it's 4. Hormonial.
That's why when you go out to a club, when you go clubbing and you ask a girl, how old are you? And they give you a driver's license, that's not good enough anymore. You
Facts.
gotta get a blood test.
Facts.
You gotta ask them who they've been in contact with.
Facts.
You gotta get, you gotta get
You
a
gotta bring
whole
some
workup.
lemon. You gotta bring a
Facts.
whole fruit
The
basket.
whole
It's too
9 yards.
complicated.
The whole 9 yards.
Are you a mess? And do you stink?
And that's why you are not married. Like,
Who the hell is it? Why do
I
you?
mean,
Wow.
seriously, are you this romantic on all your
you
dates?
can't say that. Oh, no.
The bottom line, I feel bad for them. They're
I
the
feel
ones
like the
that gotta
women
go
that I
hunting.
cross by, the women I cross by, they don't stink. So I wouldn't.
Of course
I
not. They got a ton of perfume on.
And the girls that work in this place are quite lovely.
I don't think. Yeah, they don't stink. So.
They are quite lovely. Yes,
They are lovely, the
They're
girls
quite
in this
lovely.
place.
I can only imagine when they get up in the morning before they shower and all that. It ain't quite lovely.
Yeah, outrageous.
Oh, we stink.
Outrageous.
But we
This is
know
only
it.
Freddie
We
Styles,
go.
guys.
Anybody want to wake up early in the morning? What's that song say? Wake up in the morning, get a sniff of my arms, and you go.
Are you serious?
That's the way it works. Guys know it though. Guys ain't shy about the truth.
True.
Sorry,
You right
leave
about
me
that. True.
speechless.
Yeah.
You're
Because when I do
outrageous.
smell, I'm like, oh man, yeah.
Listen, you walk by me a couple times, like, oh man.
Yikes. He's lying. He's lying.
Ah, you don't like
no,
my
no,
Velcro
no.
jokes now. It don't feel good when they bite
We're
you
gonna
back.
leave you guys in here when they spray and disinfect. They
Yeah,
can
correct.
disinfect
I
you
feel-
as well.
Oh, and women don't need disinfecting. They don't smell. They don't do nothing. They don't poop. They don't fart. They don't do nothing. They don't pick their nose. Nothing. Women don't do none of that.
None of it.
Oh no.
All right, have a great morning, everyone. We're going to get off air, let Paramount come in and disinfect and clean our studio. We'll be back by 11 o'clock. Have a great morning, everyone. Be kind, be safe, respect each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S will bring more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.
Sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can pick in every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save your moons and craters. Open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche. Helpless as I fall, the words can't say it all, sweeping me away like an avalanche, like an avalanche. I listen for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors, just to